Thank you so much, Mayor. So as many of you may know, this summer, public broadcasting took a big hit from federal funding, and today we have leaders from KLRN and TPR here, so if you would come forward. We have Arthur Emerson, who's the leader at KLRN, and Ashley Alvarado, and some of their team members from both KLRN and Texas Public Radio. So many of you all know the history of public broadcasting, but it was actually founded by 1967 by President Lyndon B. Johnson at that time, and it is critical to our ability to hear and learn in a factually correct way, providing a lot of civic engagement and opportunity for our constituents to learn. And so we wanted to share just a little bit of background of both of the organizations. So KLRN is a PBS affiliate station. It's faithfully served the community for over 62 years by producing and broadcasting award-winning educational programs, documentaries, and local features that highlight San Antonio's history, gastronomy, culture, and current events. In 1982, Texas Public Radio joined our community. Previously, they were serving our community with the classical music through KPAC, and in expanding to KATSX in 1988, and then has continued to ensure that National Public Radio news analysis and culture programming would be accessible in the central South Texas area. And most proudly, I think, is their Spanish programming that they've really started to enhance over the last several years. And we know, Ashley, I was a previous board member, disclaimer, of Texas Public Radio, and we're excited to see Ashley come in and take on the new role given the passing of our amazing CEO a couple years ago. So today we honor both of you all, and thank you for your contributions to our community and for your unparalleled commitment to lifelong learning, artistic expression, cultural enrichment, and for elevating the profile of our region at a statewide and national level. Thank you so much. If you'd like to say a few words.
Thank you. I'll just take a moment to say that in what has undoubtedly been the most challenging year in the history of public broadcasting, we have felt incredibly supported by the community of San Antonio and South and Central Texas, and we're deeply appreciative of this recognition. Thank you.
Mayor, thank you. Esteemed council, Councilwoman Kaur, we live and work in your district. KLRN belongs to you. We're the only locally owned television station in the city. We cover 33 counties. I think most of you have been on the air with one of our many programs, and we invite you to come visit us often. We thank you for this honor. We're very humbled, and we assure you that we're going to be here a long time. Thank you very much.
Councilmember Galvan.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you for everybody who's here today, and thank you, Councilwoman Kaur, for bringing this item up for everybody. I just wanted to share, I really appreciate, was just at KLRN yesterday at some point during the day. My days are always mixing together, but I appreciate all the work that you all do there every single day. And same to TPR, of course, it makes it easy when y'all are so close, but the community events y'all host, the public information that y'all provide, the, of course, coverage on major things going on, not only in our local community, but regionally too, that sometimes are missed in other outlets. I just cannot express how incredible the work is that you all do and all the folks on your team do, and as well as the important part you all played in my life growing up, as well as my family's lives growing up, whether it was checking out new recipes that they could look at and provide, whether it's my cousins and I watching different shows and programming as kids growing up, or the continued history that I always try to follow and watch whenever I have a chance, because I always will be a history nerd all the way through, and KLRN and TPR always provide those resources, as well as also on podcasts when I'm driving from 151 all the way down to City Hall. It's a great, listen to The Source is a great time to spend while stuck in traffic on 90. So thank you all for everything that you all do, and happy to continue supporting. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Councilman Kaur, for bringing it up.
Councilmember Aldarte Gavito.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Councilwoman Kaur, for highlighting this. So whether it's me starting my morning with Up First from NPR, and actually this morning I ran into David Martin Davies at the lake, so we just say hi. But I think y'all play an important role in so many people's lives. And actually, when I was just at the KLRN station, like a week or two ago, like Councilman Galvan, the weeks run together, it was fun talking about the history. I mean, I know you knew my father, and now Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and so here we are. But so y'all play such an important role in San Antonio's story and that connection point. So thank you so much for all that you do, and I'm a proud supporter. Thank you.
Councilmember Mesa Gonzalez.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this council member. This is wonderful, and just want to support all the work that you all do in our community. And yeah, my mornings since I was a kid have started with NPR or KXTN, if anybody remembers KXTN. And my daughter's first crush was Daniel Tiger, so that this will always be important to me. So thank you for everything you do for everyone in this community. I'm proud to support you.
Councilmember Viagran.
I want to thank you for PBS KLRN Kids Day that we had over at Mission Marquee. Elmo, of course, was a hit. Thank you for what you do, and I just want to communicate my commitment to make sure that we continue to support public television, public radio, and how we can help in the future as we go through these times. So, huge fan of Masterpiece Theater and Mystery, and very excited to see that we're going to continue to have programming. It's just going to be very interesting on how we navigate. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Councilman, for bringing this up. And we look forward to seeing more events out in the community with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Kaur, for raising this. I also want to reiterate my thanks to KLRN and to TPR. Fond memories at the telethon raising money when I was in high school, and Buck, Calvin Buckholtz, who I know you know, the only volunteer cameraman, is a dear family friend. Our democracy requires an informed public. It also requires a free press, and it's nice that our community can at least count on KLRN and TPR to provide the news that is unbiased, especially as we continue to see attacks at the highest levels of our government on those two fundamental principles. So thank you for the work that you do day in and day out to keep our community informed. Thank you.